So you've gone through a breakup and you're wondering, what do I do now? I've called, I've written letters, he's ghosted me, she's not available anymore, I'm going out of my mind. Help is on the way. Hi everyone, Robert Zink, Miracle Mentor and Alchemy Life Coach, and today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle, and we're always flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. You know, we've helped people with their relationships in 60 different countries. We've helped, I don't know how many, countless numbers of people, start a new relationship. We don't believe in trying to save the old relationship. We believe in a whole new relationship because the old one didn't work. Visit us at lawofattractionsolutions.com and claim your 30 minutes of miracle mentoring and alchemy life coaching. Find out what a mentoring program can do for you to change your life and to give you that incredible relationship that you deeply desire. So high flyers, I think the biggest mistake people make is they wonder what they did wrong or what went wrong, or sometimes they know what they did wrong. And there's all kinds of, doing different things, making phone calls, checking Facebook pages, sending letters through Instagram. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. But understand this, and this is the key. Your vibration is what eventually will attract this person back. You see, in the law of attraction and from a quantum physics perspective, we are all connected. So ultimately, if you've loved once and you love deeply, you can love again, stronger, deeper the second time around. But it's going to take a higher vibration. It's going to take a new perspective. It's going to take you saying, look, I've got to work on my vibe because my vibe is the only thing that ultimately is going to change my reality and give me the relationship that I deeply long for. So high flyers, one of the things that really affects your vibration and affects your relationship is your beliefs. Robert, it's been 3 months now. He hasn't called. He hasn't written. I don't know what to do. So what are you really saying? You're really saying, I don't believe anything is ever going to change. You're living in the same old subconscious programming, day in and day out, limiting beliefs, doubts, fears, anxieties. But new beliefs bring new opportunities. New beliefs bring higher vibrations, and higher vibrations bring a wonderful experience of love and joy and newness to the relationship. And I mean newness. I mean that feeling of we're not starting over. We're not repairing something. We're not trying to patch something up. We are beginning new with a new relationship based on new beliefs, based on new principles. I mean, obviously, the good stuff that was in the old relationship is going to remain, but it's going to get even better because your vibration and your beliefs. Listen, you've got to stay with this video through the entire video to get this, because I'm going to be talking about some very important information for you. Your beliefs control your thoughts, and your thoughts control your feelings. So if you believe it can't, you're right. And if you believe you can, you're also right. So high flyers, I'm going to urge you to do one thing, to give up your belief in your eyesight, your belief in your touch, your hearing, and the rest of your 5 senses. Give it up. Surrender it. Look at, I know, I years ago worked in Las Vegas as an illusionist. I traveled the world on cruise ships doing magic and illusions. I was an entertainer. I understand how easy it is to fool your five senses. They lie to us all the time. Oh, you think the pretty girl's in this box, but you just jumped out of this box. Happens all the time, high flyers. You see, your senses are limited, and they're limited by your beliefs. But if you focus within, if you say, look, I'm going to trust who I am, my intentions, my dreams, my goals. I'm going to trust those feelings, and I'm going to amplify them. I'm going to trust those over my five senses. Yes, but Robert, I saw her on Facebook. She was, she looked very happy. She was around some guys and other girls, and they looked like they were having a party. And okay, so what? What does that have to do with your vibration? And by the way, why are you looking at her Facebook page? But you get the idea. You cannot go by what is going on in the outside world. See, the law of attraction isn't about what's going on out here. The law of attraction is about what's going on in here. So high flyers, we've talked about focusing within, but there's something else you need to do. When you see something or hear something that you don't like, withdraw your attention. Completely withdraw your attention and put it somewhere else where it's productive. Into your own visualization, into your own beliefs, into your incantations and your affirmations. This is where it can do some good. This is where it has power. Withdraw and give it no mind. High flyers, I get this all the time. But Robert, he's moved out. I haven't heard from him in a couple months now. I don't know what's going on. I heard he moved in with someone else. So, again, trusting outside information. So I don't see how this is going to ever happen. I don't see it at all. And that, high flyers, is your belief. And your belief is I'm getting too excited about this. Your belief is creating your reality. Withdraw from that thought. You need to write this down. You do not need to know how the two of you are getting back together. I think I've shared this story before about the guy who left his girlfriend. 15 months later, she's still thinking about him. She hires Rachel and I. We work with her. And one night, while we're on the phone, she gets a call. And then he hangs up. And she said, well, what should I do? What should I do? And then he texts her. He says, I didn't know you were still in my phone. I must have butt dialed you. I'm sorry. And she wrote back, that's okay. How are you doing? And he wrote back. And the next thing you know, by the end of the evening, beautiful. And they're married now. And they have a child. And they have a family. And that's happened more than once. I've had people that have been separated for 3 years. 3 years. And wondered, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this happen? You do not need to know how. High flyers. Say, I don't need to know how. Write it down below. I don't need to know how. You are a co-creator of your reality. You are working in partnership with the entire universe. You don't need to know how. But Robert, I just want to get him back. Stop trying to get him back. Stop trying to get her back. You see, when you're trying to get someone back, it indicates they're running from you. You're chasing after, I'm just trying to get them. I'm out of breath. I don't know what I'm going to do. They're running fast. Every time I think I'm getting closer, stop trying. You see, when you stop trying and you focus on yourself and your own vibration, When you start to empower who you are and you change your beliefs and your subconscious mind, all of a sudden things just happen and there's no explanation. That's why we call it miracle mentoring, because we've seen so many miracles. I didn't always call it miracle mentoring, but one day I said, I can't explain this. Rachel, I can't explain it. You know that. I try, but I can't explain it. I don't know how these things happen, but people get back together. Sometimes people work with me for a while and they say, I'm just going to take a break, Robert. I said, good, take a break. And they take a break, and 3 months later they call me up. We're back together. We're married. We're happy. They took a break. They stopped trying. Now, that doesn't mean that you give up visualizing. That doesn't mean you give up your beliefs. That doesn't mean you give up affirmations. That doesn't mean you give up your quantum wheel. That doesn't mean you give up your techniques, but you stop trying. And all of a sudden, it's like a light bulb went off. You start doing. It starts happening. Oh, it feels good. So high flyers, along with that, I think it's important to move away from needing. I need him back. Don't ever use that word, because you came into this world alone. You'll go out of this world alone. Ultimately, you are having a one-on-one experience. The only thing you need is your own personal power and your connection to source energy. If you have that, you can manifest anything, you can do anything, you can create anything, you can become anyone. You can have it all. The money you desire, the love you crave, the health and happiness and empowerment you deserve. I firmly believe that. And then finally, high flyers, there's a point in this process where you have to detach and trust the process. Oh, yes, I know Rachel was playing hard to get with me. I understand that, right? I understand that. You know, I wouldn't hear from her for weeks on end. Wondered, well, did she just disappear? There's no letter in my email box. There's no text message. But I had to trust the process. You just trust. You just know. They call it gnosis. You know that you know that you know that you know. You don't know how, you don't know exactly when, but you know. This is a big one. Expect to receive. Expect to receive from the universe. Expect to receive the love that you absolutely deserve. Expect it. Don't hope for it. Don't wish for it. Don't want it. Don't need it. Expect it. It's yours. It's already present. You can have it all. Remember, you manifested. Oh, did I say that, Rachel? You manifested the breakup because you're responsible for everything in your life. You can manifest the reconciliation. Oh yeah, feels good. Hey, here's some other videos to help you on your journey.